Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review recap of Bleach, the Thousand Year Blood War arc, Episode 2, Foundation Stones. Um, so I'm trying to figure out what the best way to cover Bleach is because I want to do definitely reviews, but I also want to give a little bit of stuff to the people that have read the manga, but also I don't want to spoil anything for people that are new to this material, or maybe that they've only watched the anime up until the finish. So you guys let me know down in the description and the comments what would you like to see from these videos. And, as you kind of watch them along, and we'll build something fun here together. So for those that have read the manga, this episode covers chapters 485 through 488. The premise of this episode: Ichigo and his friends decide to set out for Wekamundo to help out the Arankars. And boy, there's a lot that happened in this episode. It really feels, because it does cover so many chapters in the manga, it feels like the show's got a very quick pace. But I think it's the right way to go as you are kind of bringing back everything into this world. One thing I will mention: we finally get to see the new opening. It is amazing. It's beautiful. I love the design. It's very monochromatic with the tone of pink. There's this pink tone all throughout, and I think that's kind of the color we've designated for Ichigo and his friends. Right, each one of them has a theme color around. Like the Shinigami have one. The obviously the Quincy have one, so it looks like this pink tone is what we're gonna designate for Ichigo and the gang. So really cool stuff. Also, this episode has a fantastic cold open with Yuhobach and the Quincy, kind of where we left off at the last episode. Boy, Yuhobach is like the most demanding boss you'll ever see. He's cold, calculated. He's also kind of an asshole. So it all really plays well to his character. I really enjoy that. Um, I really like the music that they've chosen. I think there's a scene where the team's kind of getting a download of what's happening all over the place, not just because the team is with the Shinigami that they rescued from the last episode. So it really changes the tone of the anime, right? It goes back and forth between funny and lighthearted to these more grim news as they kind of get caught up to speed. Really interesting stuff. There was one scene that, as we saw last episode, Lieutenant of the First Squad was killed by the Quincy as they arrived. We see here a scene for his funeral, which is, if you read the latest manga episode, the one shot that Kubo released, you'll know that there's a lot happening. There's some seeds being planted. Hopefully, we do see what happens when a lieutenant or captain level Shinigami is killed. They have a different process of how they dispose of the body, and then there's a reason behind all that. So hopefully, all this, adding all this stuff, this exposition to the anime means that maybe we'll see some Hell arc stuff in the future of the manga, and then hopefully the anime. So yeah, we get caught up, like I said, in the synopsis. The Quincy have invaded Wekamundo, and we get to see some of that. And I really like that we are seeing the first seeds of the rift between Ishida and the team. Right, he's a Quincy. He has his own belief system, and I think that he's gonna have to really reconcile what it means to be part of this team that he's part of, but also while being a Quincy. It's really interesting, right? It's kind of like this conflict between friends and duty, or what he believes to be his duty. Really cool stuff. I did make a note. Uh, Hulu doesn't translate the mid episode cards, so I can't wait to see I can't wait to find out what they say. They look really cool. They're very well stylized. We get to see some really cool stuff with Holybell and the Tres Bestias. Really, really fun stuff. While I did make a note of because I do want to let you guys know about the full experience. I think this is one of Hulu's shortcomings, because I don't know who translated or who's captioning the the episode, but as we get to see one scene, they name the character. They're going through a garganta into Ekamundo, and they name this character. So in the captions, it reads as Garganta, like if the tunnel was speaking, but it's not. It's a character that we know. I won't say who it is, to avoid spoilers. So I'm a little worried about that because I don't think. I mean, I know miscaptioning can happen, but to have an error like that feels pretty big. I don't know if that was just maybe on mine. Let me know down in the comments if your translation or your captions had this same of the same issue where the character, instead of the character who's speaking, you say you see that it says garganta, because that doesn't make any sense. Um, but I mean, I knew who was speaking. So, anyways, we also get a look at the real closing, right? I think we got a special closing for the first episode where it kind of recapped everything, some highlights of previous battles and stuff like that. Really, really fun stuff. But yeah, in this one we get the real closing, so that's also really cool. So overall, very exciting episode. Like I said, quick pace, really cool stuff. An introduction to some. I love seeing old characters come back. So as we head to Wekamundo, we're definitely gonna see a lot of that stuff. Really fun to reconnect and like once again meet some of these characters that I really enjoyed from previous arcs. So let me know once again, what do you think? Like, what do you think the format of these videos should be? I like the review recap. I like to mention some of the things that I like and didn't like. I also like to kind of keep you guys up on, like, how does this relate to the manga? And it's not a real deep dive, but I do want to at least kind of keep you on pace as to what's going on. I do like that each chapter has so far either covered 5 or 4 chapters, which I think the opening chapter having five, the opening episode covering 5 chapters, I think that was really needed because we need to know a little bit more. So I look forward to seeing what else we can get from this anime, and I'll keep talking about Bleach forever because I love Bleach. So as always, thanks for watching. We are on our way to 1,000 subs, so make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. We'll keep talking about more of that stuff. We'll cover more anime on the show, more anime on these little short videos, and just thanks for watching, everyone. So make sure to stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff in the channel. Hit the little bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And go back and check out some of our coverage from the Dallas Fan Festival this weekend. We're working on some more videos. We're trying to see if we get some of the video from other panels. So really exciting stuff all over the place. So thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.